Hello. Today we're going to talk a little bit about soap, homemade soap. And for anyone that's heard the click-clacking sound, I don't know if you can see Scout, but this is Scout. So anyway, wanted to get him in the video because you can hear him all the time. Today we're going to do soap, but it's a basic soap. We'll get into some different soaps later in terms of soaps you might want to use yourself. But this is kind of just general around the house soap. Really easy, especially for anyone that just wants to give it a try if they want to make soap for the first time. This is a really easy, really inexpensive bar of soap to make. As well, later on when we do laundry detergent, this is the soap that we'll use when we make our own laundry detergent. So, just an FYI. Okay? Okay. So, all you need really is a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of canola oil. And of course we need lye. Now don't be afraid of lye. You have to be careful when you're using this, and you have to be careful when you're working with it, because it is drain cleaner. You want to use 100% lye and not something that's mixed. So this is a crystal, you'll see. But just make sure to get 100% lye and not a mix of a Drano product. Okay? So what we've got here is we've got 10 ounces of water. We've got 15 ounces of canola oil.
And that's this one?
We've pre-measured, of course. We've got 15 ounces of olive oil. And then we've got 4 ounces of the lye.
And this is crystals.
The first thing you want to do is take your water and pour that into a bowl. Now, when you add the lye, the one thing you want to be very careful about when you add lye is it's going to get very hot, number one, and number two, it's going to give off fumes. So you want to do this in a well-ventilated area, even if you feel like you want to take it outside. Some people may want to put gloves on or goggles on as a protective. You want to be very careful when you're putting these together. So we've got windows open. We're just going to pour this in. Now, like I said, this does get very hot. This will get up to 150 degrees in temperature. And so what you want to do is you want to mix this, again being careful not to get over any sort of the fumes that are coming off. And just get a spatula. You'll notice that there's little bits on the bottom, so you just want to stir this until all those bits are gone. Now you're seeing, I don't know if you're able to see it or not, but this is getting, again, like I said, it's getting pretty hot. And there's some fumes coming off. So again, just be careful when you're using this. It's not really difficult, but you just want to be careful. Now what I've done, or what I do, is when you're making this, you want to get this cooled. Because when you mix the oils and the lye together, you want them to be about the same temperature. And so what I do, some people will heat the oil. What I like to do is cool down the lye. So over in the sink, we will put in some water and some ice cubes and let that sit. So now we've got the lye mixed with the water, and it's over in the sink cooling. So while that's happening, we're going to get our oils and mix our oils together. So go ahead and put the canola oil in, and then the olive oil. And mix those two together.
All good.
All good?
All good.
Done?
Done.
Sure?
Yep.
I think I see some. That's not done yet. All right, so now we'll go over and we'll take a temperature read on our lye, see how hot it is, and then once that cools off, we'll mix these two together. Now that this is cooled, we're going to mix the lye into the oil. And again, just be careful and just do it slowly. And stir while you're mixing the lye in. And you'll actually start to see it, feel it thicken up already. Now what you're going to need to do here is using a blender, blend this for about 15 minutes. I'm just using our standard food blender is what we have. You can get a specific blender specifically for this. We just use what we've got around the house. It works very well. So you'll blend it for about 15 minutes and then you'll see it'll be thickening up. We just started, so it's pretty much still pretty watery consistency. Alright, so now we've been blending this for about 15 minutes and it's thickening up. And so now what you want to do is take the soap and pour it into a container. We use a number of different things. One of the things that you can use that's really simple is just an orange juice container. We also use Pyrex and line the Pyrex with paper before you pour in the soap. That way when you need to pop it out, you can just pop it out. So we're going to pour that in and cover it with a dishcloth. Once that's done, you're going to let it sit for 24 to 48 hours in order for it to harden up.
So we have been waiting for about 4 days and we cut open this side so we can take it out. And you can cut it up into little pieces if you want. So I'll just cut one right here. So you get a piece kind of like this. So later on we will be using this to make laundry detergent. As well as you can just use this in the shower as a bar or as like almost like a giant piece of soap if you want. So yeah, you can look later for our laundry detergent and we'll see you later.
Alright, so we've been blending now and it's thickening up. What we're going to do is once this gets finalized, and our dog's not growing up. It's being recorded.